Ew. Why do you have to do this? I hate this. Everything is
Shaylee's in the bathroom. We don't wait for Shaylee. So it's okay if there's just like dead air or whatever. Like, I just started it.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that we were doing it.
I
So
just started it. You know, we'll just cut it down.
So we are just not including.
You're not nervous, are you?
Nervous.
It's your first podcast?
No. I used to be back in the day when I was in my college days. I used to actually have I guess it was an early version of a podcast where I recorded a program on our local radio station, and then I would edit it together, do interviews, and play it. So I've had my run-ins with podcasts in the past.
And none of that ever made it to the air, did it?
Oh no, it did. It was all played on air.
Okay.
It did.
Did you get paid?
No, it was a volunteer thing.
Did it get played?
Are we recording
It got played.
right now?
It
Yeah.
was
Wait for me.
No, we didn't wait for you. I specifically.
we brought it was a thing. We brought it up.
It was only been going for a few seconds.
I told you to wait.
I didn't hear that, but we were just talking, so I just started it, dude.
I'm fighting now. And Bianca's gone, of course.
Yeah.
Did you even introduce them? I don't even know what's happening.
No, we're just random
I don't
people
even know
talking.
what's happening.
This is Johnny.
I'm Johnny, not to be confused with Johnny
It's
Appleseed.
Johnny.
Here's Johnny.
Johnny Carson.
Johnny now.
I was a caregiver with Shaylee.
Okay.
Or we were caregivers at the same time. We had a
We
client.
weren't a team or anything.
No. We were one day. It was fun.
Yeah, one day.
But we had a client that we both shared like different schedule, but he always called me Johnny, and it was after I met you.
Oh, really?
And I never corrected him. But I always thought of you when he called me Johnny.
Oh, good.
Is that
good.
why you didn't correct him?
No, that's not why I didn't correct him.
Hey, I wouldn't
I
blame
didn't
you.
correct him
so.
because he was half deaf. Or full deaf. I don't know.
So,
Wasn't?
How do you get Johnny out of?
I can believe it.
Oh, I guess I could see out of Jason. Never mind.
He always say, "Here's Johnny." It was just more fun than
That's
"Here's
funny.
Jason."
I didn't think that's
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Even though I knew that.
Oh,
For,
she's a little slow.
no, I thought you were talking about the other couple that we took care of.
Oh no, they don't
Oh,
call me
you
Johnny.
took up more care of
No,
more
that's
than
true.
one.
That's a fair assumption, but
I was like, he isn't deaf.
Well, yeah, just some random guy named Johnny. That's me.
he would have
Johnny
me.
is our good friend.
He would have me chop. He would have me.
Why
chop.
are you not introducing them?
Yeah, you're doing a terrible job introducing us.
Bianca's not even here.
Yeah, so we shouldn't have even started it yet. This is a big ass mess.
He used to have me chop firewood for him as a caregiver. I was
Really?
chopping firewood
I hope-
at like 5 or 6 in the morning.
I hope he didn't make you take your shirt off outside while he.
No, he was
Okay.
straight as a rail.
Okay. Sorry, that just came up. I was just thinking of Family Guy and the old. My bad.
It was great for me though, because I would way rather get paid to chop wood than to be a caregiver.
Nice, you
was
got a
like-
little workout in there.
He had the biggest fireplace you'd ever seen.
Oh my god,
it was like
was.
6 feet.
It was their whole wall.
Why?
It's like 6 feet wide, 6 feet high, a full-blown open
was
fireplace.
Awful to try to make a fire.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how much wood do you need to start
No,
the fire?
I never had a problem starting the fire.
Oh
how
my
much?
god.
How much wood though? How much wood?
I mean, the
wood
same
do you
amount
need?
of wood.
No, it's
Right.
the same amount
I
of wood.
remember it being
How-
troublesome for
If
me.
it's a huge fireplace,
You didn't
you're
have to
gonna-
fill the whole fireplace.
Well,
but
then
the-
why have a huge fireplace?
I don't
sometimes
know.
we'd build it up. Okay, we build it up sometimes.
I think he had fun when you came. It was not fun
he
for
loved
him when
it.
I came.
He loved it when I had the
He'd be
fire
like,
going.
just try.
Because here's what it was though. This is the fact. Because the fireplace was so large, it was really hard to get a good
Yes.
draft going, which means the air that is pulled through the chimney in order to create a strong flame.
That's what it was. Yeah,
And because it was
hard.
so large, it was hard for people to get a good fire going, and it would smoke all
like
throughout
me.
the house.
Oh my god, it did. It was so smoky. I'm getting PTSD.
But when I was there, I knew how to do it.
It was so smoky.
So like you hated everybody except for you.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
god,
I
I
liked
forgot
it.
about that.
I
It
liked
would get so smoky.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It did
That
get
is
smoky.
great.
I was always so stressed going there in that fire.
Oh yeah, like you know that's gonna happen. It's like crap, I don't have to do this.
Like,
and then,
it had to start off perfect, otherwise my day was ruined.
oh, look who joined us.
It's Bianca.
Okay, it's Jason and Shaylee here
Yuck.
with Bianca and Johnny.
Hello.
Yay.
Couple friends. We had pizza.
They aren't strangers. They actually like each other, are in love.
They have 3 kids, so they must love each other. Otherwise, what's the point?
Yeah.
What's that like?
It's a financial arrangement.
Johnny's doing it for the tax
I work.
deductions.
I work.
He wants the child care credits.
I work, and then and Bianca works, and then we just pay for the kids' education. I guess.
We don't pay for education. No.
Well, we will eventually. We will.
She's
but
like, they're in public school.
We pay for education with our tax dollars.
I guess.
Thank you,
That's
yeah.
True.
It's the goddamn government.
Let Bianca say hello.
Hello.
Bianca was
She
here
hates-
before you were.
Well, I don't know what the fuck happened. Because you excluded me.
No.
At the beginning?
Yeah.
it was Bianca's idea.
I know it wasn't. Stop.
Bianca was like, you guys should put the podcast on.
You guys should totally exclude.
I said, wait.
never
I was like,
said
shouldn't we wait for Shaylee? And
Jason just
You
started
would never.
playing it. No, he
I
just
know.
started playing it. and I
Jason
was
does
like,
not give
what
one
is
fuck
going
about
on?
me.
Whoa, that's not true.
That is some shit.
How many?
2 fucks. No, I gave you a whole jar of fucks.
Okay.
Hey, okay, you know what, guys? I don't know how you guys do this when you guys are recording your podcast, but we have children present.
2 ducks.
We have there you go, 2 ducks.
I gave you a whole
You
jar
two
of ducks.
Two
Are you
ducks.
at the threshold where the kids are old enough to start absorbing it?
I don't know.
Yes.
It's nice when they're young enough
She's
that you don't have to
5.
worry about
I
it.
think we're at the point where she might say it or repeat it just because she heard, maybe.
Yeah.
And
It's just like a sentence enhancer. It's like you get a couple words together and you have a nice sentence sandwich.
You're right. It is a sentence
I wish I
enhancer.
Just tell her it's English and she's not allowed to say it.
Yeah.
That
You
probably-
need to
that
put that
probably
in there.
How old were you guys when you first swore?
Bianca
I don't
still
even
hasn't.
know.
Bianca's never swore.
I don't swear very much, no.
When was the
Bianca's
first
a
time
nice,
you swore?
sweet
When was the
girl.
first time you remember swearing? And why'd you do it?
I think the last time I remember swearing was when I was in middle school.
The first time?
No,
The first time.
The last time you
That's
swore.
not the last time you swore.
No, I swear, but like not very. What I remember, I don't want to say that's my first time. I don't remember.
That's
I swear at an old lady though, and it was for a good reason. She was being racist, and I was
Okay.
upset. Yes.
That is a good reason.
I feel like
Yes.
it'd have to be like the ultimate reason for you to swear at an old lady. Like that's not you at all.
I just told her to fuck off, and I was like,
Wow.
yeah,
Harsh.
Strong
that's
words.
it. That's all.
She probably had a heart attack.
Were you at school? Was it a teacher?
No, it was just some random lady that. Yeah.
Was she being racist to you?
There's like a march going on, and there's a lot of Latinos in the march, and she was just yelling at all the Mexicans there, and I was like, dude, just fuck off, like you're being rude.
Racist.
You're being white.
Yes, you're
gross.
being rude.
Did she
Like, get away.
Did she indeed
She was
fuck off
surprised.
or?
No, she just states like she was very
And
surprised.
were you in middle school?
Yeah, I was in middle school.
Okay, that's cool.
Like, oh my god.
That's cool.
That's why I'm friends with you.
These little kids.
Thank you.
These little kids swearing at me.
I didn't think anyone would say anything to her, or she didn't think anyone would say anything to her.
Yeah.
That's why.
Of course not.
So,
White privilege. I'm assuming she's white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be weird to have somebody racist who wasn't white.
It happens.
There-
There are.
There's a lot of. Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
I wouldn't.
Or you would. I should know.
You should know.
No, I said you
the,
would.
Look, man, all the racists I know are white.
How many races do you know?
Listen, Johnny, we're in white
Oh,
families. Okay, quite a few.
Okay, never mind.
When you come from a white family, that's part of the culture.
That's part of it.
That's disgusting.
You're right, Jason. That is disgusting.
But the first time I remember swearing was, I think how I remember,
You remember this? That's surprising.
it is, I want to guess that I was around 10 or 12.
Oh, I think you told me.
And I was in my parents' bedroom And I think I was looking at Christmas presents, trying to sneak a peek. And I think my brother caught me. And he was like, "You can't be in here," or something. And I just yelled as loud as I could.
Why?
Trying not to draw any attention over here.
Well, my parents weren't home.
Oh, okay.
Were you saying that because you were surprised that he caught you?
I was mad that he was bothering
Or,
me.
okay.
And that's how I knew how to
You guys are
express
much
it.
calmer now.
Okay. Yes, avoidance is the key to a healthy relationship. No. It's not true.
Okay.
I don't remember the first time I swore, but I remember the first time my mom caught me calling her a bitch.
Go on.
I think I was in like 6th or 7th
Oh my
grade.
gosh.
And it was like right before Mother's Day. And she had told me to like do the dishes or something, but
What a
no, she did it.
How dare she?
No. She did it in what I considered to be a rude way.
Okay.
And like unnecessary. And so my friend was over and I was just kind of whispering to her, like complaining, and I was like, "She's such a bitch." And my mom came around the corner and like heard me.
Did she say anything?
No, she went to her room and was like more sad, I think. And then I felt bad. And so we had this like big, it was like newspaper roll. And I like rolled it out and like made her a whole like banner being like, "I'm sorry.
Oh, that's so cool.
Happy Mother's Day."
It was on Mother's Day?
Day before.
It was like a few days before, like the day before, or maybe it was Mother's Day.
What's a newspaper roll?
Like what you make newspapers out of, because my uncle used to work for the newspaper and we had like a giant roll of newspaper before it was printed.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Wasting company.
It would have been
hours.
cooler if you got a hold of the newspaper company and they printed it in the presses. That was like,
I didn't have that
not
kind
a-
of foresight. I guess I could have asked my uncle to potentially do that at
How
the time.
how old were you?
In like 6th or 7th grade, so like 11, 12, I guess.
How dare you not have the foresight to do that at 11 years old?
What were you? You were writing. You wrote a contract to Santa Claus.
Yeah. Not a contract.
When you're in 6th grade?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, when I was like
I
younger.
was like 20.
No, I don't know. However old you are when you still believe in Santa. I was pretty young, like kindergarten, I think. And I like wrote.
I believed in Santa until like 3rd grade.
Okay.
You figured it out in kindergarten?
I was young.
Street
I
smarts
didn't
versus
believe
book
it.
smarts, Jason.
I made like a paper, and I didn't tell my parents because they're the culprits. And I was like, wrote a note being like, "Sign this if you're real." I wanted his signature, and I put it in a tree.
You put it in the tree?
Yeah, and like it was never signed.
So that's how she knew
Yeah,
that it was a fraud. And
because
then,
he should know, because he knows everything.
then you started a lawsuit.
not.
About fraud.
I don't think I even ever told my parents either until I was like
Identity
older,
theft.
that I did that. But I was like,
Classic.
yeah, this isn't real.
Classic.
I guess we shouldn't be talking about it.
Classic case of identity theft. Anyone who's ever pretended to be Santa Claus.
Oh.
If Saint Nick was alive,
You don't know who Saint Nick is. Yeah.
if Saint Nick was alive,
Whispers.
he would take you to court for identity theft.
I didn't identity theft. What are you talking about?
No, any parent.
Oh, yeah, because they do
Oh, I see. Yes, they do.
take over his identity and sign his signature.
And use it for profit.
Profit. That's the key.
I mean, I don't think they use it for profit. I think they lose money.
Well, not
But they
parents
use it
specifically, but I
for-
mean,
they use it for fame.
they also use
The
it for
glory.
and for
They
extortion.
don't get the fame and glory, though.
No, they don't.
They use it for extortion, though.
Extortion.
Yeah, to get
Manipulation.
the kids to be good. True.
It
Still not
works.
good. Yep.
And now we just use the prison system. Right?
Better hope he's really not real.
Bianca, did you have your suspicions?
About Santa Claus?
Yeah.
No, Saint Nick.
Oh, Saint Nick, yes. No, I always thought he was real. I think up until I was older, I was very sheltered. And
Yeah.
yes.
I mean, you still are quite believable about most things.
I think I was probably
So
like
I can
a
see
little
that.
older.
That makes
yeah.
sense, actually. I don't really know why I asked.
Probably like in 4th grade or something.
That's not bad.
What you doing, Annie? Are you using Johnny
I
as
was quite a
your dad as a
suspicious
jungle
child.
gym?
You're a
I was
smart child, which is
skeptic.
good.
I was a skeptic of those things.
Yo, I'm not a jungle gym.
Yeah, you are.
Bájate.
Thinks I should have climbed on you at the baby shower.
No.
Yeah,
Why?
she saw the video and she's like, "Oh, I'm surprised Jason wasn't climbing on him."
So if you approve,
I don't think she suggested it. She's just surprised that you weren't.
yeah, I wouldn't do that
You would.
without
You
consent.
would. I mean, you would.
I am not gonna extend consent
He
right
came
now.
up and
he's
picked
not-
you up one time.
Yeah, that was not consensual, but
I
it was
know.
welcome.
And you didn't even know who it was. You thought it was
I
somebody
was
else.
caught by surprise.
He was caught by surprise, and he had
And I
quite
caught
a
it
look
on
on his
video.
face until he saw it was me.
I
And
know. I was happy
it lit
I
up.
caught that on video. That was funny.
It's not the first time I've been picked up, but it was the best time.
Who
I
else has
figured.
picked you up? And as being an adult.
I think I got picked up when somebody was, like, one of my friends was trying to fight me for real, and I think they picked me up. Yeah.
okay, so the bar is pretty low, but it's still, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I was still punching them, but they did pick me up.
How did that make you feel?
I felt okay. Because I was still punching them.
Yeah, they lost their arms. So they were just holding it. So it was basically like holding a child that's just like punching.
Yeah, but it didn't last very long, so I think it was all okay.
I don't think I've heard about this one.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, ya lo encontré.
That's really most of the story.
Okay, well, we've talked about you being in fights before and you've left this one out.
I don't remember being in fights before.
You've told me about people that were like mad at you, like when you were younger, and you guys like fought over a video game or something. You were telling me about the times you've been like hit.
No, there was a time I was playing Halo with this guy, and he got mad at me because I was just beating him or whatever. And I like to talk a little bit of trash when I'm playing video games.
Of course.
But he couldn't. He was not into it, and he threw his. I was like hanging out at his house with him. And he like threw his controller across the room, and then he
Sore
came over
loser.
and just started punching me. And I'm like, dude, I was just playing the game.
Why are you punching me?
And then he went to his room, and I had to go home, and we never were friends after that.
Oh, what a...
So that's just how it happened. And then I called,
That is-
and then I prank called his mom.
That is tragic.
What did he say?
It was like a. Well, it started out with me prank calling him, and it was like this website where you would type in something to say, and it would
Oh, yeah.
say it to the other person. And
In like a weird voice or something?
yeah, and just like some automated thing.
A soundboard.
And I was just messing with him doing that, and then he was so freaked out by it, he like told his mom and put his mom on the phone, and then his mom was like, "We're calling the cops."
Yeah.
On who?
And yeah, that was a great memory. It was really funny. I don't like that guy. I don't like him.
Yeah.
He's a baby.
Do you want to say his name?
Nope. I don't need to defame him.
I mean, I'm sure he has a common name.
I don't need to defame him.
All right.
I don't hold anything against him. I just
You just don't like him.
Maybe he's changed. Maybe you've changed.
I don't hate him. I did always want to, like, we used to have this thing like in our circle of friends where we'd like see if anybody wanted to fight each other or something.
Why?
Sounds like a boy thing for sure.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you were
do
in that
that?
group.
Most people I didn't want to fight, but I was always trying to get him to fight me because he was like the one person I knew I could beat.
Was he smaller than you?
No, we were about the same.
Okay. So like you and Johnny.
No, Johnny's heavier than me.
Okay, rude.
Right here, but okay.
Well, it's not a bad thing.
No.
I didn't say he was fat
That is
or
true.
obese. I
That is
didn't say he
true.
was a loser.
That is true. And
It doesn't matter if I was thinking what I was thinking or not, but
Okay, fight.
no, I don't want to fight.
I think Johnny might have the upper hand.
I only want to fight bad people.
oh, okay, yeah, I'm not bad. I wrestled, so it's not fair.
Yeah. I would never.
Yeah.
But that was just a teenage thing.
Yeah, good old teenage days.
I knew people or my friends fought way more than I only got into like some small fights. I didn't get into anything major, but
That does make sense.
the kids, even at my like nerd high school, where everybody who was there was like, it was an alternative high school where it was supposed to be like only people who actually care about school are there. There was a few kids there who didn't care about school and were there. And they would have like fight club in the bathroom during class and stuff, and I was not involved in any of that kind of stuff. I was an academic student.
How did those kids get in there? I guess just like.
Well, you didn't have to
Forced in.
like pass a threshold to get in, but it's just
okay.
what the intention was. It was called Arts and Technology High School. It's like people who are there are like people who want to be there. Because there was a major high school, the Pilchuck High School, that was like for everybody.
Oh yeah.
Like 100,000 kids or whatever, and then this school is a school.
I don't think that's the
It is the number.
100,000.
Oh, you're right. I meant 10,000.
Okay, that sounds a little more reasonable.
100,000 million?
Yeah, and then my school had like 700 kids or something.
700
it was
million.
The only people who were there who were like people who like chose to be there. It wasn't the default option. But anyway, yeah. Apparently they had a whole fight club. I didn't know anything about it, so I wasn't part of that fight scene.
Well,
Yeah, they didn't know.
well, there's a
what you
rule
were
about Fight
on.
Club. You know, the first rule about Fight Club is
You don't talk about it.
which
so-
is what you didn't know about Fight Club.
Yeah,
so.
that's why I would have spilled the beans.
They follow the rules.
I would have told the teacher. No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Bianca, were you ever in a fight club?
No. I wanted to be.
You wanted to be in a fight club?
Yeah. I was really into martial arts and like
Oh.
all that stuff.
So you wanted to be in like a karate class.
I guess I
Not
was.
Fight Club.
Oh yeah. I guess I should rephrase what I said. I wanted to participate more in like matches, like boxing matches or like Muay Thai and stuff
I could
like
see
that.
you being a boxer.
Not anymore, Shaylee.
Yes, Bianca.
can't.
Yes,
After you get this last one out,
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
I need para
Yeah,
por
there's time.
you could go back into
Doing
do some
something.
classes or whatever.
Yeah.
I was in a fight club.
What really?
Back in my
Wrestling?
No,
Wrestling's not a
no,
fight
it
club.
was an actual fight club back in my Central days. Me and
in elementary school.
No, university.
college, Central Washington.
Oh my god. What?
I know. That's why I'm just like.
So
what?
I
Says Centennial.
me and my friends used to be into we wrestled a little bit and did a little bit of jujitsu here and there, and then two of my other friends, they were like this one guy, he was just a tall skinny skateboarder guy who just thought he was so tough, and then we got boxing gloves, and then we just started a fight club and we just fought each other and boxed each other.
Oh my god.
That was it. We were just
Where?
in random fields where there was
In
nobody there.
random fields.
Over in the college baseball fields.
That's not what you're doing out in the field these
Was it at
days.
night?
No,
or
that's
when?
different now. What?
Was it at
No,
night?
during the day.
What?
Yeah, we just hang out.
You
And,
know, just like at least be mysterious.
yeah, just boxing.
Boxing is a little bit more casual,
Well, it was boxing, and then
which is nice.
It was
It's safer,
box-
It's more
it was-
responsible.
It was boxing / wrestling jujitsu.
Yeah.
So
it's like technical. It's like
Yeah.
we're not trying to hurt each other. We just
No.
want to see who's
Yeah.
better at fighting.
What about Shaylee?
that was fun.
Yeah, Bianca, I was in Fight Club. No,
was-
I always say that it'd be funny if someone tried to fight me, because obviously they're gonna win. But what if I did win? That's embarrassing for them. So they shouldn't fight me. Because what if I won?
That's true.
That's embarrassing.
That's what you got to start out with. Like,
I do.
That's why
nice.
I don't fight Shaylee.
Leila, ¿quieres comer chocolate?
On the off chance I'll win and it'll be embarrassing for you.
Yeah.
You do fight me.
Yeah. With
A mí
fists
también.
with
A mí
words. You fight her with words right now.
and guns.
Oh god.
It's really easy to win because I'm the only one that has any
también. You have a gun? Seriously?
multiple guns.
I got
What?
I got 2 guns.
No, you don't.
I do.
Yeah,
Stop
his
it.
left hand-
Oh
his
my
left-
god.
Right here.
You guys are so dumb. Oh my
Bianca's
god,
like,
no.
what are you talking about?
I was gonna say no, you can't. You got a gun without me knowing. Oh my god.
Are you guys against guns?
No, but I like to know stuff. Like I don't like him getting things without.
She's
talking
like, I'd like
me.
to know if there's a gun in my house.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's obviously something you should know.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
now you know. There's 2.
Is that what you were talking about, Jason?
No.
You got 2 guns too.
Talking about real guns.
Not
Not
is
whatever.
He being serious?
Yes,
Weird
he has guns.
No.
Yes.
Why?
He once
Why?
ran after.
Yeah.
He's. Someone once, I was not there. Do you want to tell the story about when you.
I used to have a roommate, and one time he gave we had electronic front door lock, and one time he gave the code to one of his friends, and his friend came at like 2:00 in the morning or something, and I hear the door opening, and I know that everybody's already home, so I'm like, who the fuck is that? Who the heck is that? And so that guy was met with a gun when he walked in, but it de-escalated quickly enough, because he's like, oh, I'm just here for
Your friend.
that guy. I'm like, okay, well, that guy's not gonna live here very much longer because he's giving out the code to my house. But yeah, he didn't live there very much longer.
That's ridiculous.
How long? Well, how long have you had guns for then? Is it just like
I
mainly
think I got my first gun when I was like 19 or 20.
Ooh.
And I got it from the guy I worked with.
Yeah.
He just sold it to me before it was, yeah, like 20.
You wanted a gun though? Like, what was the
No,
Well,
he
I'm
didn't.
just wondering. No, I guess like, was it for fun or are you into hunting
No.
or not for fun, but like
No, I don't.
protection? I don't know.
What is the reason?
Yes, what is
yeah,
the reason?
protection.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yep. I'm not against hunting. I've never been hunting though. I do have a hunting rifle, but I've never hunted with it.
How many guns do you have? Is it 2? Or is there more?
I have
Okay, where's the other one?
what other? There's that you don't
You don't know about.
no
You don't know where they're at.
no. There's the that's at the house like usable.
What? I thought there's the rifle that's like,
The rifle's
and then the other one I thought was in the.
one in the rifle, and the other one is.
Did you move it?
Yeah, that's at
Did
it's
you
somewhere
move
else. It's somewhere else. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the other one is like.
Bianca, were you not there when the
Interesting.
It's a
TC
pretty
was showing
unique
us
thing.
their guns?
Yeah, that is really cool.
You were there.
I was there. Why?
Just wondering. I don't remember.
The rifle is a really high caliber though. Could take down a bear.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Bears are scary.
The bullet is like 3 inches long and like half-inch thick, or in diameter. It's a larger than average caliber. It's not something you would normally use for hunting because it's actually the bullet's so large that it can harm the animal more than what you would want if you were trying to harvest the meat.
Yeah, so if you shoot it and it just destroy it, then you're
Yeah.
like, oh, that's too bad.
But I just bought it for protection or whatever.
Funs and giggles.
Government overthrowing
Yeah.
mostly.
No, we do not. We do not want.
You don't
any-
support overthrowing the government here?
Well, not right now.
No, not until when? When can we do it?
Not until I have my dinner and breakfast.
You just had dinner. We're done eating.
I said breakfast too. I don't want
He's
to.
like, just wait till tomorrow.
Just wait till
afternoon,
tomorrow.
please."
I don't want to talk about overthrowing anything right now. That's not overthrowing the sheet on my bed. On the ground.
Yeah. Well, the beauty of it is it doesn't affect anybody that doesn't have a gun, so you're not involved.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you don't have a say.
Okay, well,
You're just part of the audience.
okay.
You just get to sit around and watch and see what happens. You don't get to have any voice in it.
All right. Well, I guess we'll just watch.
Yeah. You'll just get ran over by the tanks and
No.
bombed by the
So
nukes.
will
and shit.
you.
There's different ways not to get run over by tanks. Like, moving
tanks-
out of the way.
Tanks have to be reloaded from the outside, so.
There you go. There's an opportunity to really take them out.
Tank them out.
Do you want to talk about how you met?
How me and Johnny met?
Yeah.
Why don't we talk about how you guys?
We know how we met.
You know how we
Okay.
met.
I know,
Well, it
but
was
the
a
podcast
cold,
doesn't-
We can tell
long
both
winter, and it all started back.
It wasn't in winter.
It all started back.
That's not.
We can talk about how.
Let me
Bianca
tell the
met.
story here. You can tell your version when we're done. So it all started back. There was about 50. Sorry, I'm exaggerating here. It wasn't 15. It was about 5 feet of snow. There was about 5 feet. Okay.
Yeah, I want to hear Johnny's version.
Where was there 5 feet of snow?
I'm just making up a story
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
but I guess Bianca can tell the real
No, you
story
can
because
use
the real
it.
story.
Johnny, I want to
Do
hear.
you remember the real story?
Yeah, I know that's what I'm wondering too.
Absolutely.
I've heard Bianca's version, so. What's
Okay,
your
well, it was at a party. My niece's,
Bianca, correct him as needed.
I'm gonna wait and see.
my niece's baptism. Is that what it's
Yeah, it
called?
was a baptism.
Baptism. There you go, baptism. And Bianca was the server there, and I thought she had a pretty smile and a twinkle in her eye.
Aw.
So right before I left, I went up to her and I was like, "Hey, thank you for feeding me today. How about you let me feed you next time and take you
No,
out for
you
dinner?"
didn't.
He did. Yeah, he did.
And it was a sink line. How does it
Hook,
go?
line, and sinker.
Hook, line, and sinker. It was over from there.
No,
all
it wasn't.
downhill
She was
from
mad
there.
the next day.
It was all downhill from there. I mean, I had it in the bag from that second.
but-
Bianca would have a different story.
Well, I mean, the outcome says
She wasn't
different.
sure about
so-
you.
Okay, Bianca, tell him about the day you met up with me, though, and you were mad about him.
Oh yeah.
In your car, you were mad in your car about him.
Was I mad in my car?
No, that's the song.
Oh,
Bad
sorry.
car about you.
Okay.
But I mean, you were like on your way there.
Yeah, I was. I probably. Yeah.
You probably were in your car.
No, but when he came up to me, he was shaking, amor. He was so nervous.
I was nervous.
Yeah, and your voice cracked a little, but you're so sweet. Yeah, I thought it was very sweet.
Jason
But-
would never shake in my presence.
I was as
Real
cool
fun.
as a cucumber in the winter solstice.
But when I was very naive back when I met Johnny,
Yeah.
I still am. But,
Did you not know he was asking you out?
I don't. No.
She was like, "There's no way."
No, I think I was in denial or something. But like, I just assumed. Oh, in my head, I was like, yeah, I'd like to hang out with him. We can be friends. Like, we can go eat and do stuff. Like, have fun together. I was just thinking of a friendship. But yes. When I met up with Shaylee the next day, I was very upset because he did not reply to me when I texted him, and it made me mad.
She complained about you the whole time.
Yeah, like this dude, like wanted to.
Hey, it worked.
He said he says he does it. He did it on purpose. Like, what was it? What?
Well, yeah, it was. I mean, it was so I didn't seem so desperate. And then that way, that got you thinking about me and all that stuff. And obviously it worked because you were complaining to Shaylee about me.
Yeah,
so
she
I was
was.
on your mind.
She was. She
It
was
worked.
upset.
I was pretty upset. I was like, wow, what's the whole point? Like,
Bam.
I'm not gonna talk to him anymore.
She's like, "This guy
Sucks every
I don't
plane.
remember.
And
exactly
again,
what she said.
how did that work out? I think it was a pretty solid game plan based on the results.
What ended up happening is
I
like
s-
You got lucky.
he got lucky. No, he just wouldn't. He just like hooked onto me and would not let go. That's the way I say it.
I say
happened.
the results speak for themselves. Yeah.
No, you kept like you ended up just always wanting to do stuff together.
That makes sense. She's like, "I don't know."
So you started out not being desperate, and you became so desperate that it erased the time that you weren't desperate.
I guess so. I guess so.
Because we ended up hanging out a lot afterwards, and then he made it clear that we were
You-
going on dates, and I thought we were just hanging
You probably
out.
could have skipped the part. You probably could have skipped the part
so-
where you were trying not to be desperate.
Yes. But yeah, eventually I had.
When did you have to tell her that you were dating?
No,
Well,
we
no.
weren't dating
Yeah,
though.
No. Well, no.
You were taking
those
me
were
out.
dates. Though when you go out to eat and that's a date. Like, hey, let's go eat. Or
That's
hey,
not-
let's go
but
to a
you didn't
movie. Is that
say-
is that a date or
it's
not?
implied.
The way it
Thank you.
happened
How
is
is
for
that
sure.
Anytime you ask somebody to go out to eat that you're not
What?
already friends with,
Yeah, Bianca, we've
But
been
we
on
were
so
br-
many dates.
Thank
you just met. You had just met.
That's how you get to how you. Okay,
No,
so
you
how are
don't make
supposed to
friends-
be
that's not how you
friends
make
with
The
friends.
way
someone?
he asked you was clearly in a romantic way that he like.
If he
went
said,
with.
"How about I feed you?" Is that
He
what he
didn't-
said?
did he say-
How about
Yeah,
I feed
some
you
of
next
those.
time?
I know you wrote. I still have the
Yeah.
card he wrote.
That's
His phone
It's on a
number.
card.
very
Yeah.
flirtatious, or whatever you would say.
I think.
Thank you.
Well, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's
I didn't think
okay.
of it
I think
that
that's just
way.
Bianca not interpreting context.
That's what it
That's very
was, I
true,
think,
for sure.
because
I
it
didn't
took,
know Johnny was asking me out.
it took a couple. It took a couple dates.
Oh my god.
That's
it took,
so funny.
It took a couple days because she just thought we were just hanging out, just eating. or just
We went to
going to concerts together, or
Making out, having
No, we
babies.
didn't. No, we didn't make
having
out.
babies
No.
together.
How many kids did you have to have before you
So
realized?
it was.
No.
It was half.
No.
It was about 2 years into our first one that she finally realized it and was like, "Hey, what's going on here?" And I was like,
Like,
"What do you
yeah,
mean, what's going on? We're married."
We're married.
She's like,
You're like,
"What?"
I thought that was a
just for
friendly wedding.
No.
I thought that was a friendship ring.
Bond of friendship. Okay.
Yeah, that's how it went for us.
Platonic.
Bianca, how did our platonic friendship start?
Were we freshmen or sophomores?
Freshman, or no, sophomore. I
Where-
wasn't there freshman year.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're in California. We had animal science stuff. What are you saying? We were in animal science together. Well, we didn't know, but it was the first day of class, and you were in the front row, in the very front of the class, and no one was sitting next to you. And I saw her, and I was like,
goes.
I saw her sitting by herself with. Well, it was pretty empty still. It was early on in the beginning of class, but I thought you looked really cool, and I was like, oh, I want to sit with her. She looks like a cool person.
You came by and sat next to me. I was like, damn it.
Did you?
No, I don't think so. It's just like,
You
yeah,
don't
sit
think
next
so?
to me.
Well, I liked your style. I thought you looked really cool, and
You had a bunch of paintings with you. I remember you having paintings with you, like of wolves.
I don't remember.
I swear you had just like taken art or something.
It was
and
probably,
you
yeah.
Came in with a bunch of like
Yeah.
papers.
Probably, but we ended up talking like that, and
Yeah, we
I,
talked about ghosts a lot.
I remember that. Yeah, scary stuff. But yeah, and then our friendship blossomed, and we would hang out and do stuff.
Jason, do you want to recount the first time
No,
we
Shelly's
met?
not done. Let
Oh.
Shelly recount our
Am I not
friendship. No.
Oh, yeah. We had walking together. That was the class you could take. And we'd walk and talk about ghosts.
Yeah.
As my boyfriend at the time could see ghosts supposedly, and I tell her about that scenario.
That was pretty.
And you were
exciting.
very interested, and I did not have a lot of information. And I tell you about it, and you'd be like, "And what else?" And I'd be like, "That's it." That's mostly what I remember. And then you were friends with Leslie, and I was like, I used to be friends with Leslie.
It's funny because apparently we went. Oh no, we did. We went to 6th grade together, and we all signed each other's yearbooks, but we never talked to each other in 6th grade,
Yeah, I didn't
which is
know
interesting.
you.
Don't
I
change.
didn't know you either. Yeah, which is funny. But
Love you. Have fun. Don't ever change.
what
Hags.
Hags.
hags? Is that what you
Hags.
said?
Have a great summer.
Oh, probably.
Oh, I don't remember
Or
getting
you
that.
sign it in the spine. You say, "I signed your crack."
Yeah, some people
No,
did that.
I never did that.
Lots of people would say, have fun in the sun, get laid in the shade.
Ah, yeah.
And I crossed that out so my mom wouldn't see it.
Yeah,
Because it's like, it's like, no.
yeah.
Those
That's
kids
not-
were not getting laid in the shade. They were too young.
Honestly, they might have been.
They might
to be
have been.
honest.
Yeah.
They
I
were-
wasn't. They might have been.
No, I for sure was not.
Oh my gosh.
I was not interested in women.
You weren't interested in
In
women.
dating. I wasn't interested in dating. The better clarification.
There you go.
Okay, Johnny, you want to talk about you and Jason?
What?
I mean, you met through Bianca and I, obviously.
Yeah, it was a riveting meeting and experience. I think it was at Jason's house, or no?
No,
it was
it
at,
was Shaylee. We've never been to Jason's house.
It was at.
Wasn't it at the theater?
I don't remember the first time you guys
was
I
met.
think it was at the theater place, and I was wearing
It was
a
at.
dress.
It was at Shayla's
No, that was
birthday.
You just call
Shaylee.
me Shayla?
I said Shaylee. You guys are twisting my words.
I heard Shayla.
I've heard your Shaylee. Oh my gosh, I can't say it. Shayla
Why,
too.
he came to your house before we
Yeah,
had
for your
that
birthday
Halloween where I
parties.
wore the dress.
Yeah.
at the
No,
Yeah.
improv
no.
thing.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't
Remember
how.
when I wore the
I'm
dress
that was
to the
Valentine's
improv?
It was a skirt.
That was Valentine's Day.
That
That's
was
when
not
I remember
Halloween.
meeting him.
What?
Okay, see, and I don't remember Johnny being there, no matter how much people tell me he was
Oh,
there.
he was definitely there.
was
I remember
there.
going to that improv thing, and I was wearing a dress.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
were
that
in a
was
skirt.
Valentine's
Yeah.
Day.
That was
And I
Valentine's
think
Day.
Was
And
that the first time we met?
No.
no.
Before that?
Yeah.
That's why he blocked.
Yeah, that's why I
When
blocked
would we
you.
meet before that?
At Shaylee's birthday.
Yeah, we went to like two
Two
Shaylee's
of Shaylee's birthdays.
at her apartment. 2 or
I mean,
3.
yeah,
You
you were
let
there.
him into your apartment?
Yes, baby.
We barely knew him.
With Bianca.
And Leticia.
I also let Jacob into my
and Raymond
Man was a
and
stranger.
Jacob. And
We're not going
Leslie.
to talk about Jacob.
Well, I don't feel like I should be
Lumped
put
in
in
with
the
Jacob.
put in the same basket.
No, you're
Well, you were at the time.
you're in a little tiny basket.
Well, I feel like
Johnny on.
that's not cool.
Well, you're not now. You've never hit on me. Thank
Well,
you.
it doesn't matter. I shouldn't have been in that bucket.
Despite how many times Jason's
You
tried to
hit
kiss
on me?
Bianca.
Yeah, seriously,
I don't
man. You need to
remember him
cut
ever
that
trying
shit out.
to Kiss me. That never happened.
You
I
need
don't
to
remember
cut that shit out, dude.
No, that didn't happen. It was
Twice. It happened twice.
No,
I've
it
heard
was a platonic.
I've heard
It was a platonic,
from you.
Platonic.
from
cut.
Shaylee.
From you.
What did I say?
You told me that it's happened twice.
What did I say
No, that's what
that?
the Facebook comment said.
It's what the YouTube comment
YouTube
said.
comment.
Who was the
I don't know.
YouTuber that said that?
I don't know what's
Johnny.
happening.
I don't know, but
I
it.
think it was maybe Johnny.
But it is true. That's what you said
Johnny
to me.
heard
It's
it from
happened.
Johnny.
It's happened twice.
You're
Well,
such a.
let's
No,
not let
that's
it
what you
happen
said.
tonight.
I've never said that.
No,
I said like I don't remember that ever happening either.
I don't really remember it.
I don't either.
I remember hugs.
This is
No.
suspicious that they don't remember.
Yeah, very suspicious
Oh
because
my
this has
God.
been brought up in the past and it's been acknowledged that it's happened. So
I don't know.
I think it was always exaggerated
I think
for
so
a comedic
too.
effect.
okay,
Johnny, what's happening?
okay, you guys got something going on here. We need to get to the bottom of
It'd be
this.
more likely for me to kiss Johnny than for me to kiss Bianca.
At
I
this
think so
point.
too.
But at the time,
At the
But
time,
I'm not gonna kiss Johnny just to prove that. And I know
no,
that
I'm
that's
not.
where this is going.
I'm not gonna ask you to do that.
So let's just move on.
Well, good,
I'd like
let's-
to talk more about how me and Johnny met.
All right. Well, now it's your turn.
So
We
I
didn't
thought
even
it,
say anything.
Yeah.
you guys, I
I
don't
don't
think you know how you met.
I thought it started at the improv show with the dress, but Johnny says he was.
It wasn't a dress.
We met at an apartment.
It was a skirt.
It was a skirt and
pretty
like a crop top.
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
It's Valentine's Day, not
No,
Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
It wasn't even
That was
Halloween.
No, it's not Halloween.
Deadpool.
We
That's when we
dressed-
watched Deadpool.
We didn't watch Deadpool.
Deadpool.
We
Did
dressed
we
up
watch-
as each
Yeah,
other.
you and me watched Deadpool. I don't think
I
they
don't
could watch
remember- I don't
Deadpool.
remember you
they
dressing up
couldn't,
as
yeah.
me.
Yeah, I just wore
You wore his
basic ass
stuff.
yeah.
You guys
Gas
switched
clothes. I don't wear
clothes,
And I
yeah.
basic
had
gas
like my
clothes.
hair up in like a hat.
Okay, yeah, I do that.
That was funny.
So I remember meeting Johnny, and I remember playing Pictionary with him at Leticia's house, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
At Leticia's house.
And I remember
In
we bonded
Bellingham.
over Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson,
I've never been to
because he was a
Leticia's
wrestler,
house.
and I was not a
That
wrestler.
was not Johnny.
But I watched wrestling.
Are you sure that was Johnny?
That was not me.
It was.
We've never been to Leticia's in Bellingham.
Do we have videos of that day? So
I've never
You
been
remember Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson?
I know Dwayne. I know of Dwayne, and I know his work, but no, I don't
maybe
remember
that's
the
why he never
specific
texted
time.
me back because that wasn't him.
It was
some other
I would-
person.
That was not me. I've never been.
Dude, you drew a rock.
Dude.
Drew a rock in Pictionary, and you said Dwayne "The Rock"
Oh, actually, I
Johnson.
do remember that, but it wasn't over there.
It was probably
was
over
somebody's
here.
house.
Yeah, but
It
it
was
was.
Leticia's house over
Maybe it
here.
was categories, or I don't know.
Yeah, but I do remember Dwayne the Rock
When
Johnson
we were
now.
doing that, it was at her place in Bellingham.
But it wasn't in
Yeah, I've
Bellingham.
never been to her
No.
I didn't say
Yeah.
Bellingham. I said Leticia.
That's where we did that though.
You said in Bellingham.
I did not
I
say
said in
Bellingham. It's
Bellingham.
all in
Oh.
the record.
We'll have to read
Because that's where we did that.
I don't know where we did it.
I
but
know where we did
It
it.
was
Ours is
some
not
little
ours.
kid's birthday.
It was
somebody's
nobody's birthday. We were just there.
We were hanging out.
We don't all just come together because it's some little kid's birthday.
Anyway, I remember Johnny from that. I sent him a message.
Johnny.
It was hopefully the start of a good friendship, but he never replied for years.
Oh,
And-
probably because you. I don't know what happened.
And what we determined was that he blocked me because he didn't understand that it was me sending him a message that said Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Would you just send that message?
That's
over
what
and
the
over?
message said.
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure- I'm
It
pretty
said Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
I'm pretty sure.
Because I thought he would get it. Because it was from that night.
I may have blocked you before that then because I don't remember that message.
That was the first message I sent.
He just didn't want to
Oh.
talk to you. He's
No,
like,
I don't
like this
remember
guy.
exactly, but
Anyway,
we didn't
this
meet again until the Spaghetti Factory. And
That
he
is
showed
true.
Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake
Cheesecake
Factory.
Factory. Then he showed me his magic tricks.
And they fell in love after that.
And- It's all-
They sang Love Story.
We did
at
sing Love
karaoke.
Story at karaoke.
Did we karaoke that night? No.
I don't know
No,
if
it
it's
was
the
a
same.
totally
Different
different
time.
night.
Oh, okay.
Totally different.
But yeah,
Yep.
that was a magical story.
It's just been kind of hit and miss since then. We started a company together. He kind of bailed on me. Comes and goes.
Yep, it's hit and miss.
Bumpy road.
Bumpy road. It's
you
like
know,
it's
they-
like Rocky Road. I love
Rocky
Rocky Road.
They flirt a couple times a year. Me and Bianca watch.
Yeah. I like Johnny. I like Bianca. I like Shaylee.
In that order.
Yeah, you guys are okay.
Okay, how did we meet?
Not you. I love you.
We met.
Yeah.
We met online. On a dating app.
You got mail.
And Shaylee messaged me.
Shaylee, you messaged him first?
Yeah.
And she said
It's like,
that
hey, hunk of me. Think
You
you're
don't
cute.
remember what I said.
What'd you say?
I don't remember what I said, but he does.
she liked that I had stuff about being in a band on my
Oh, did you
profile.
really?
Probably.
It's like, oh, you're in a
Something
band.
about me playing instruments and
I liked your whole profile. It was great. Didn't.
Was it
pan out.
MySpace? Was it MySpace?
No, it was Plenty
Zanga?
of Fish.
Oh, Plenty of
I mean
Fish.
it didn't pan out.
It was another MySpace type of
Everything
thing.
about it was true,
Yeah, but
sort of.
I mean, in real life, it wasn't as fun. You seemed a lot more fun.
You seemed a lot more fun. If you were more fun, I would have been more fun. I have to go off of what you're willing to accept, and if you're a person who doesn't do anything, then
texted me once a day like a vitamin.
here we go again with the vitamin.
What did we say when he texted you once a day?
Barely anything.
Just take your vitamin.
And then I'd see him once a week for years. And he expected us to be good from that. No.
Okay.
Anyway, do you want to talk about our first date? Johnny and Bianca might not know about it.
Yeah, we went to a wonderful Italian place. Very not expensive. On the way there, I could not hear her in the car because she talks in a whisper. She thought that because I was leaning towards her to hear that I was... What did you say? A creep?
No, I never thought
You
you
said
were.
that I was being reckless
A reckless
driving
driver?
because I kept looking over to you to
I don't
try and
think-
understand what you were saying.
No, I just didn't like it. I knew that's why you were doing it. But I
me.
didn't want you to hear me, and I didn't want you to look at me. And so I was like, kept leaning further back. And
Oh, she said she was trying to get out of the car.
What?
It's like, whatever, man.
He was being very intense.
Ow.
Like
Yeah.
lots of eye contact, which he doesn't do at all now. And like just loud, very intense questions. That's all it was. And I was nervous.
She was nervous.
date.
Is the root of it is she was nervous? I wasn't really that different from how I normally am.
What were the questions?
I don't know.
Oh, just friendly stuff.
Yeah.
Social security number, mother's maiden name, where were you born?
Basics.
And then I think we ended up. Did we go back to my house that night?
Yes, that's what the night.
Bow, bow,
Spent the night.
Oh.
We didn't
It's not.
do anything. We
Yes, we did.
we had some kisses, but
You guys kissed the first
Spicy.
Wow.
we had some kisses, and we said that
Shaylee.
we were exclusive.
No, we didn't.
Whoa.
We did. We said, "Is this a fling?" And you said you don't do flings.
Yeah, I remember that specifically, but that didn't confirm anything.
Sounds pretty confirming.
I wasn't having relations with other women.
Don't call me a woman. I was 18. Don't call me that now. Yuck. I don't like it.
I was not having relations with other people in general.
I didn't know. Could have been.
And it was good.
Yeah, it's been downhill since then. The first date was good, but after that, I was like, this guy. What am I doing?
Okay,
Hey,
we tried
no,
to break up with each other a few times.
Yeah, we made cupcakes. His mom was there.
That's cute. You guys are so
We
cute.
watched a movie.
What movie?
I think Castaway.
Wilson!
I don't remember that. Yeah, that it's just about how we met. That's how we met.
I mean, that's one.
Okay, we're almost at an hour. This
Oh, wow.
would be the record for the longest one, so we're gonna
Make it into a two-parter.
No.
make it a. Well, this is also gonna include the song, so
Oh, yeah.
it'll be a 1 hour thing. But I think it's long enough.
And here's Johnny's song.
Here's Johnny.
I'm gonna
And Jason?
open.
Oh,
the
and
song.
Jason.
And I co-wrote.
I'm gonna open
And
and
Shaylee's
close with the
genius.
song.
Bianca's a fan.
I am the audience.
If anybody wants to buy this song, you can rent it for 15% royalty, or you can buy it for 10 million. Okay. Good night.
Detroit to the grave. I have too much age to go to this rave. Yeah. Yeah, so what? You're old school. You don't dance a bit cause you're nobody's fool.
So I'll get lost on the way to the bathroom. Try to find my way back to my mushrooms. Lonely, I'm always doom and gloom. I'm mad in my car about you. Lonely, drive me to the grave. You never talk to me, got nothing to say. Lonely, I'm always doom and gloom. I'm mad in my car about you. Mad in my car about you.
Yeah.
It doesn't need a thing. It's not a real song. It's just a bunch of words we wrote to help us get along.
This is getting messy. I told you, I have rules. Now you're being Mr. Sassy while trying to play Mr. Cool.
I've never felt less cool, and I don't need to pretend. I'll always get the last word, and that's how this song will end.
You're hard of hearing, my dear. So this last thing is for sure. You can believe in a last word, but I'll always have one more.
I'm always doom and gloom. I'm mad in my car about you.